are live.
Welcome back to Rink 1 South Suburban. This is a big one.
It's a big one, man. It's ANavy. You're not going to live this one down for the next 2 months.
So, 4th matchup of the year already.
Yep.
First of all, A-Maze, the good guys, on the left, wearing navy. ANavy on the right, wearing white. So, for those of you at home, you should know the names, because I know all the names by now. You're just going to have to figure it out if you missed the first part of the broadcast. So, last time, Maze is in navy, Navy's in white.
Yep.
And recap, played them twice in the Waldron tournament. We had a 3-2 lead with about 2 minutes to go, Maze did, and gave up a goal of 2 minutes, and then they scored with 20-30 seconds to go. Bustos was the hero in that game. In the championship game, different story, right?
Yep.
Yeah, they were ahead 3-0.
But we came back. We came back and we played well.
Played well, scored 4 unanswered, and like I said going into the Springs, if I was Navy, I would have a chip on my shoulder after that game because they let it slip away. Or we took it. However you want to look at it. It's our broadcast, so we'll say we took it. So 4-3 win, 4-3 loss, and then down in Colorado Springs, it was 4-3 with about 10 seconds to go. And forgive me, I don't know who got the empty netter.
I don't remember either.
I know that Teddy Frink was probably the hero in that game. Turns out he only had 2 goals. I thought he had 3. If anybody joined us for that broadcast, what a crap show that was.
Yeah.
And we know why, right? Because Sean was gone. But for good reason, Stewie banged his noodle off Eli's chest.
Yeah. Well, yeah. He nailed his own player, knocked himself out. I have it on video. It's pretty. No, it's not.
I haven't watched that broadcast fully, but I should. So, Navy's coming off a 6-1 loss to Littleton AA Black. So, number 1 team in the state. Will that hurt their confidence? I hope so. I hope they're just dejected.
So. I mean, I love these kids. I know 75% of this team is. I know you do.
Yep.
I'll root for them any game but this one.
Yep. I'll root for Pete and Tommy a little bit today, and Wyatt, but I want them to lose.
Yeah.
So we're coming off a 7-1 victory over DU. Really thumped them after the first 2 games were very tight, like 4-3 games. And yesterday we got after them, and we didn't even score in the 3rd. We didn't need to. So once again, Maze on your left, wearing blue. That's why we point the camera over there. You don't get any pregame hype with the Navy squad over there in white. But if you are watching at home and you are a Navy grandparent or parent,
yeah, we root for you guys non-stop.
We will speak nicely of you.
We don't boo. We only cheer.
Yeah, we'll speak nicely of you for the next 45 minutes.
However, we're rooting for our team.
Right. And if you know, you know, so you might hear a Timmy in there. I know there's no Timmys on the team, but that's Tommy Woodward. And we've covered this many times, but Elvis, Henry, Elijah, Isan from Maze played together with Wyatt Jennings, Tommy, and Pete Woodward last year. Arlo played 8U with Elvis, as did Ollie Elin and Teddy Frink.
Yep.
So, a lot of familiarity. Speaking of familiarity, remember at the end of last game we had a couple line changes?
Yep.
I think that's staying in effect from what I just gathered.
I don't mind it. Let's mix it up a little here.
Having said that, Jack Webster's on center. Isan's over on left wing. Paxton over at right wing. Vance Sneezik at the left wing for Navy. Ollie Elin at center for Navy. And Tommy Woodward at one of the wings. This is Sneezik. Now that's Isan. And a little pitter-patter back and forth. And there goes Teddy Henning. So Henning and Jennings, that's a tough one. But one plays offense, one plays defense. So We should be able to figure that out. Nice little pass out there by Henning, but that's intercepted. Now picked up by Tommy Woodward. Vance Sneezik gets a shot, but it's blocked. Here comes Isan. Pick up some speed, Isan. Isan gets up there, and he chips forward, but Jack wasn't ready. Down goes Timmy. And that puck's out. Tommy bangs it back in. We'll get an icing.
Yeah. That's all right. That's not a bad play.
Tommy and Elliott are on the defensive pairing. Again, at home, if we have any rules discrepancy, Anders is here with us, so we will go to him immediately because
he knows a lot of hockey, and he's a ref, and he knows every little bit about nothing.
Yeah, just like your older son, right? Why aren't they together here?
Because he is a college guy.
Oh, okay, yeah. Finn's not cool enough to hang out with Anders.
Yeah.
I get it. But yeah, Finn was reffing a game that we had earlier this year. So here comes Tommy back in, and he passes over to Sneezik. Good pass. That puck is deflected over Henry. And yesterday we covered this. Henry's going to go the distance, and Brian went the distance yesterday.
Yesterday.
Dangerous puck out front. Slid off of Henry. Henry stays strong in there, and now nice play there by Tommy. Big Tom with the, oh no, got to get that out of there. Go get it. Webster's after. Up the boards to Paxson, on Paxson's stick. Paxson tried to get a shot, he does. Okay, just get it towards the net. That lets everybody get set up. Where's our defenseman? Get on the blue line. Oh, man. Puck's out front, smothered by Arlo. As far as I can tell, that's Arlo in net. 33 is him, 35 is Willie. So if you get the license plate on it, let me know. All right, Stewie's in with Bryce and Sebastian. We touched on that earlier. A little change up on that line. Stewie, the agitator's in there, and we'll see how that works out. Looks like Elvis will be running with Brexon and Elijah. And man, Soren, Mr. No, get back. There we go. Stewie's kind of causing a ruckus over there. Soren chips out. That puck kicked. Just throw it out off the boards. There you go. Perfect play. Get up to it, Sebastian. Brock flips, but Sebastian takes away. Two teammates from last year on B. Mays. Soren, hang on a second. Hang on. And there he goes.
Perfect play.
Everybody gets onside. Back in the stick. Stewie just slammed that forward. Little back and forth. That's going to be it. Nope, not offsides because Bryce picks up and tries the toe drag again. And hey, we gained the zone. Slid through. Man, what a pass by Bryce if Sebastian can catch that. Get back. Bryce peels off over here.
Sword, stay in the zone.
There we go. All right, that's what I like to see. Bang! Oh, Emerson with the slam. That goes down. So, if you can hear at home, that's just Soren's brother doing what I do to Elvis. 100% help. I am just trying to tell Elvis where he's supposed to be at all times. And that's the... Look up. Oh, dang it. There we go. Go get it now. So good battle here with Elijah Dotson and Vance, no, that's Finney and Sapecki. Push that back out, he does. Kicked forward, Elvis just misses. Dotson throws, and Elvis, that's you. You got time. Okay, put on the brakes, he does. Perfect, get the shot towards the goal. Perfect, Elvis.
There you go.
Okay, but we need Brexon and Elijah to crash. And nice move there by Wyatt Jennings, but taken away by Elvis. Elvis throws back in the zone. That's thrown back out in the feet. Okay. Who is this there? That was Callan Jewell that controlled there. Sapecki gains the zone. Tom, now when I get Tom Woodward and Tom McGrady, I get a little flustered. I'm like, Tom, one of the two. So Henry with the smother, 7:40 to go in the first period. Pretty good action. A lot of neutral zone ping pong is what we get on a regular basis. Sean broke the camera, so I don't know what's happening. He's not happy with the way I set up the mic, I suppose.
No,
he's trying to get it on the other side.
We're still good. We're still good.
I'll try to hook it back up, and we'll keep Sean's fingers out of there. So puck is played around behind the net. The mic is almost hooked back up. There he goes.
Here we go. We're still in. We're good.
Okay, we're good to go. This is Paxton Ober chasing. So now get on the blue line. Evans and McGrady live on the blue line. Okay, puck's in the corner, slid out. Good defensive play by Pete Woodward. He chips out to Mark Curlin. Go get it. Liam Evans just chips, and I don't know if Liam's got the discount stick, but I hope he gets the nicer one out. Like, play that chip down, but hey, there's a guy down there. Isan chips it, and this kind of played to nobody. Thrown back towards the net. Arlo stabs at it, and we got to have somebody hustle there. Banged up the boards. Evans keeps in, gets it through. That does the job. Isan chases. That's knocked away by Bustos. Knocked back out. Held in. Go to the net. Go to the net. Toe drag. Go to the net. Oh, get that shot. All right, we're going the other way. Wyatt Jennings with Bustos out in the open ice. Knocked away. No penalty there. Not getting nothing today, Wyatt. All right, back in the feet. Okay, Sebastian. Tom McGrady pushes out. There we go. Sebastian in the open ice. Get that puck. Okay, that's kept in. Nobody's offsides. Coach yelling at the ref. Ref says no, thank you. Somebody go get that. Sebastian, you gotta hustle. Gotta hustle, Sebastian. He does, but doesn't keep it in. Chips, feet, and that's going the wrong way for us. Ollie with the toe drag and whiffs on the shot, thankfully, but whoo, no damage there, no arms in the air, so that's good for Maze. Oh, and somebody's got to address that. You can't let that guy in that. Wow! Henry just stones Mark Curlin. Stanley tries to get it off sides, but we didn't let him. And that's going to be icing. So Stanley tried to get the offsides for Navy, and we intercepted it. But that's a lot to ask for a 10-year-old to understand that play. Henry with a big save. That was Mark Curlin with the slam dunk from 2 feet. We're going to have to clean that up in front of the net.
Yeah, we'll have to clean that up a little. But they're feeling each other out. They're doing okay. They're doing okay.
It looks like Elvis got moved to left line with Brexton and Elijah, so we'll see how that works. This puck is banged. Elliott back out. So Elliott's doing what he's supposed to. He's just banging that puck at an angle. But our forwards, Elvis, you got to get up high, man. See, I completely relate to what Anders was doing earlier. Elvis has got to get out of there. There's nice save there.
Yeah.
So I need my mic off for just a second. Elvis, get high! All right, I'm taking off my mic to scream at my son already, but he's not supposed to be down below the face-off circle. There's where he's supposed to be. Get up there. Now go look for the puck. There you go. Get a shot on net.
Oh!
Is it in? No!
It's out.
Go play it, Elliott. That puck was not in. Oh, man. Elliott tried to get it through, and I'm telling you, if Elliott gets that through, we got numbers. Good play by Elliott there. Slides and takes away. Emerson, you got a guy in front of you. Now you got to take it. Get a shot. Dang it. I don't like going down the middle. I like going to the outside where you're more likely to get a shot. Here comes Sneezik into the zone. And now Elliott goes sliding down into the boards. Get up, Elliott. We need you. The plays he's making, we really need him to stay up there. Okay, that's Sapecki. Fires down.
Oh.
Gobbled up by Henry.
All right. Okay.
No damage.
Good play. No damage done. We're fine. All
right. For those of you at home, if you're a Navy fan right now, I'd say you have a little bit of the momentum.
Yeah, a little bit. Not bad though. Not bad.
Not bad.
It's a little bit of back and forth.
So I'm just catching up on my texts from home. That's why you got the pause. I always got to check to see if Fred or Mike. Oh man, nice little action there in front of the net. And this is over fallen. Okay, hopefully Soren can interrupt this. Just rub him into the board, Soren. Chipped away by Evans. Somebody stay in the house. Somebody chase. Both our defensemen are playing the same guy. This puck's taken away by Paxton. He gets around Pete, and down he goes. No call, so everybody get up, play hockey, get up. Nice interception there by Isan. And go get it. That away, Evans, perfect. Liam Evans with a really smart play there. Just look for the open ice. This puck's banged up the boards, and that's out. It's chipped. How is it?
It's not tipped, sir.
Okay. All right, as soon as we get a break in the action, I'm going to have Anders explain to me why that wasn't icing. The puck was played, it might have been tipped at the blue line, but even if it's tipped at the blue line, it still crossed 3 lines. So, yeah, Anders agrees with me. But the Minnesota hockey minds think alike, I suppose. Oh, nice pass out there. This is definitely icing.
And he's waving.
Okay, there we go.
I thought he was waving it off. I'm like, how do you wave that off?
All right. So again, at home, if you're rooting for Navy, we're homers. Okay. If you want to have a broadcast tilted in your favor, you can come stand next to us. But we're cheering.
Explain to us how that wasn't icing.
Yeah, you can cheer for everybody, as we were. But hey, rules are rules. That was icing, rightfully called. So Bryce's line back on. Sebastian's going to go play that in Bryce's feet. Oh, man. So everybody get back. Stewie's back checking, harassing Kirill in there. So somebody get us. Tommy knocks it away. Perfect. Now, Sebastian, you're not supposed to be down behind the goal line. Okay, that's played out to the defenseman. There's no forward there because he was up there playing the puck. Oh, no. You got to do better than that there, Emerson. Puck is tried to play with the high stick. That puck's played into, ouch. Ouch. Haggard takes one in the crotch or the upper knee area. Bryce tries toe dragging. Would you please just go around somebody? Okay. I don't understand the 10-year-old love with the toe drag. Like, just skate around them. The path of least resistance is around the player. Elliott, get the puck. There we go. All right, minute 20 to go in the period. Bryce comes out of there with it. He's got a guy ahead of him. He passes to Sebastian. Sebastian loses puck, but got to go chase. Where is Stewie? Stewie, get to the net. Okay, Stewie's on it. There you go. Get him, Stewie. All right, puck's in the near boards, and you got to stay in the zone. Oh, okay. Sebastian. Defenseman, get on the blue line. All right, my goodness. All right, I've lost my mind officially.
Hey, they are all trying so hard, though. They are. Their hustle is like unparalleled. Unparalleled.
The game is 0-0.
No idea where they want to be.
And it's clearly a fist fight.
They almost always get the puck in. That's what I'm
Right.
They're good if they try.
For my money, if I'm coaching, and Isan will tell you this because he was one of my best defensemen last year. I want you to live on that blue line. If you get beat, your guy is supposed to cover you. He should be at center ice. Yep. Play side guy on the blue line. Now right here, Tommy should be out here and a little higher. And that's fine where he's at now, right there. Stay there. But Elliott, stay in there. And now we're off sides.
Oh, a little bit offsides.
Stay on the blue line.
Let's go, can you hold that zone? Stay in the zone.
All right, I'm back. I'm unplugging the mic a little bit there because I'm an untrained parent at this point. Right there, you've seen why. Okay, we backed off the blue line, puck came out, and then we just get an offsides. And you got to take some chances on that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
your backside defenseman. Now right here, Clark is in perfect position. Now go left. But right now he's bailing, and that's fine. See, he's out there ahead of it, and that makes sense. Ollie Elon on the rush, and puck's knocked away by Clark. Great play again, Clark. Nice. Elliot, or Elvis, come on. Skate!
Oh! Just not enough time. They were creating some offense there. Just
Yeah, we ran out of time there in the period, and I'll admit that I wasn't even paying attention to the fact that the clock was running down. I had maybe said at some point that there was a minute to go in the period, and then, of course, I get distracted when my own son has nothing but open ice at like a 2-on-2.
yeah, and there was 4 seconds left.
Right, and if there wasn't a whistle, them are the plays, in my opinion, where you got to get a shot. Because you have so much open ice, you can get up to full speed, and even if the shot's from 30 feet, just get one on net. As it was, though, good period with two teams that know each other well. We obviously saw our opportunities, and we went completely homer on the broadcast there for a little bit.
There's a lot at stake here. There's a lot at stake. There's bragging rights. There's.
And I believe they fell to 5-6-1 in the conference, and we are 5-5-1.
Right. They are only one game ahead of us.
They're one game behind us at the moment, then technically.
Oh, yeah.
We're ahead
you're
of
right.
them. We're 7th, they're 8th. The point is, whether we're 8, they're 7, or vice versa.
A lot at stake.
Yeah, we want to be ahead of them. And here goes Isan. Let's get a shot. He does. Okay, now go get it. Somebody gets post up on the net. Over, dang it. Over kind of slid through. Soren throws back down, so now that'll be over chasing. Somebody's got to be in the front of the net, though. Now get on the line, because your guy's behind you. Take away from behind there. Conlon Long has it ripped away.
Oh. It's a little bit. We'll call that a little ticky-tack.
I would have unplugged my mic and yelled "Weak Paul." Conlon got spun around from behind by a back check by Isan, and I couldn't disagree more on the call. Unbiased. I don't think it was a good call. It doesn't matter what I think, even a little bit when I found out. So when that website opens, stored in there, already tasked at the PK. Yeah. So here's where we get the bump out. Teddy's behind the net, and Teddy tries passing what you always does. Go get the puck, Ted. So we got to hustle after those a little bit. That's Teddy right there. Players and hit somebody deeply. Pitchfork out. Nice play, Jackson. Pitchfork out.
Okay.
Pete Woodward's got it on the blue line. No reason whatsoever, in my opinion, not to hold the blue line when you're playing 5-on-1. So Declan there jumps there, and that's.
Oh, good play. Good play. Way to eat that puck. Gotta get up. Gotta get up. Gotta get up.
Okay. Fortunately, the refs are going to blow the whistle for us. Great play by Declan to slam that puck back in. Great play by Webster to get in front of it. He just ate one in the shin.
Yeah, he ate one in the ankle there. That one, those don't feel good.
No, not even a little bit.
No.
Anybody at home that's never been hit by vulcanized rubber? How fast is it? Now, imagine, I just see Hale McCarty take blood in the forearm the other night. I think it was 87, and I probably would have died.
Yeah, hematoma.
Worst spot is right here.
And I think it got him right there at the ankle. Yeah.
Bruise last year, right there.
That's the worst spot.
Oh my
That'll
goodness.
happen. A lot of these young guys, like scared of the shots they learn once after they take them that hit. Never turn their back to it.
So imagine where the breezers stopped. I got hit. The breezers absorbed part of it, and not all of it. Get out, turn around, and out. Nice play by Maze wearing navy, and Navy wearing white. For those of you at home, I said I wouldn't keep updating, but that's what we got. Bryce is flying in. which consists of Bryce and Stewie at the moment. We got 38 seconds left to go on the Nissan penalty. 10:30 to go in the period. And go get him, Stewie. Nice. I like that play, even though Stewie didn't come up with it. Just attack the guy in neutral zone.
Attack.
Oh, man. Almost got a beat there. Oh, it's not the bang after that. He does. Tie it up. There you go. Okay, one guy on this. Stewie, you got to chase. I know it's not a fun job, but you got to chase. And see, it causes a panicked pass. Stewie, just keep fighting. Oh, get after that. Hey, nice pass there to Wyatt Jones.
Oh, a little bit over the net.
Wyatt with a rip over the net. 2 seconds to go on the Nissan penalty. Tommy McGrady rubs into the boards. Go hit that, Bryce. Man, little lift there from Bryce. It scared me. And nice feet by Elliott.
No. Oh, okay, yeah. Can't toss that to the slot.
Rule number 5 in the 10 essential rules of hockey. Never throw the puck in the middle of your own goal.
You don't put them on Broadway at any time.
So we got the goal in there. Bustos loaded up. Not going to go in a second. Full line back shot. Full straight. This is Haggard. And pucks in the feet. Sebastian, look up. There you go. Bryce skate. Yep, just get around people. Okay, Haggard banging this somewhere. He does.
Oh, that's offsides. Okay.
Haggard's one of those ones that even if I was in those hands as a 10-year-old, I don't want to take his shot in the ankle.
No. I don't want to take a single shot from any of these kids to the ankles. 35 miles an hour with vulcanized rubber? Oh, man. You're out for 6 weeks.
All right, so I got to check to see if for some reason my mic does not work again. Is there a mute button on it?
Here, take mine, we'll figure it out. Take mine.
Okay, my mic is back. I apologize for anybody at home. I imagine the last 5 minutes of the broadcast, hey, but at least they probably didn't hear me scream at the defenseman to hold the blue line. So we're back up. That's why I keep my phone out now, because
I do the same thing. I keep it out in case you can look from time to time. Oh, we're still on.
if the cord was a little longer, I would actually I'll do it like this and see how that works. Now I can see that the mic is still going. Oh man, just jumps off Emerson. He turns around, good play. But this is picked up by, kicked out of there by Henry. I think that was, I want to say it was Teddy, but I don't think he was right-handed, or left-handed. Puck is thrown through. I'm having trouble picking up. It was Sneezik on the last one. And this puck's banged in front.
Oh.
Into the goal. Man, sneaky little play there by Tom. Was that, yep, Tommy Woodward. Tommy came from behind the net and just skated up and just banged it off the back of the goalie's skates, really, I believe.
Nobody cleared the net.
No, so that's, feel like that was Tommy for sure. All right, Isan back in at center. Paxton on the right wing, Jack here on the left wing. Conlon Long on right, Jewel at center for Navy, and that's Teddy Freent on left wing. Sapecki and Teddy Henning on the defenseman for Navy. Tom McGrady and Soren on defenseman for Mays. So Isan into the open ice, slides through but misses. So now one of our forwards has to be on the left side. And this is where the line of broadcasting to coaching. Oh, just off the glove and over the net. Good shot there by Isan. So now, our guy at the doorstep again. Okay, go get that, Soren. Perfect. You got time. He slides down and hits. That must be Sapecki there. That slides out to Teddy Freet. Oh, kicked at by Paxton and missed. Loaded up and fired over there. Conlon's going to look for his defenseman. This is Callan Jewell. Callan fires down and hits McGrady in the skates. Look up. McGrady's around. We got 4 on 2. Okay. Oh my goodness. We don't get anything out of it. Follow that down there. All right, 4 on 2. We get no shot. That's tough to swallow. That puck's.
Oh no. Hustle.
Now we're all chasing. And this puck is back in front. We're in trouble here. Oh man, played out by McGrady. Turn around. Picked up by Isan. Isan, get around the outside. High. Off of, is this Arlo's still, I think? Yep. Off of Arlo's blocker. Good shot by Isan though. Take it away. Yep, Bryce takes away, and now that's puck banged out. Where's our guys? Nice little poke away by Tommy McGrady. This is Conlon Long here up high. McGrady intercepts. Skate with it. Okay, he skates, knocks it into the feet. We're offside, so I take it. 6:18, that's going to get a goalie change for Navy, so that brings Griffin Willie in, which, if you know, you know. I'd rather, Griffin's probably the higher rated of the two, we'll say it that way. So, tougher task for us now. Bryce, Sebastian, and Stewie in there on the wings. Bryce turns it around. That puck's played. Come on, Stewie, bang it off the boards. Not off the skates. That puck's banged off the boards, and that fires through. That looked like it was tipped to me. Anders thought it was tipped. So.
What number tipped that? What number?
That's what I like to hear. But. Yeah. So
They didn't tip it.
We're up and running.
They didn't tip it.
Like I said on the broadcast, we have people checking in at home, so the mic was off there temporarily, which was good news for everybody at home because I was screaming at a couple of the players to get on the blue line and acting like a lunatic, so that's why the mic just organically shut off on me. Might have been off from the beginning. Here we go. We got to cut that stuff off. We got to get those guys out of there. Okay, Sebastian out of there. Not supposed to be there. See, Sebastian's passing it to where Sebastian's supposed to be. That's why it's a difficult play. Get out of there. Right. So that's probably why I unplugged my mic before. Forwards have to be up high. Oh. That puck's in the net. That was Mark Kierlin with the one-timer. Forwards got to get out of there. Coach them. So, all right, so Mike's back on. And we got to get our forwards away from the goalie. Our forwards are too low, and it's hurting us. So as I say that, let's just get back to calling the game. Here comes, oh, nice pass there, and having trouble keeping up with which I think that was Sneezik that passed out through there. Brock jumps in, and this puck's out. We got plenty of room. So let's get Tommy McGrady skating with it, ties the toe drag, and I'm telling you, if Mays never toe dragged again, I'd be so happy. That puck is not in the net. Sneezik just misses. There's a break for Mays. Navy caught a break. That's where our forward's supposed to be. And puck's thrown back down off of Henry. Go get the puck. Elvis, get out here on your spot. So, yep, Elvis is where he's supposed to be as a forward. Now, who's the forward over there? Get on the boards. So right now, Navy is clearly outplaying us. And Henry swallows one up, but 3:47 to go in the second. If the game continues this way, it'll be 5-0 before it's done. Navy is thoroughly outplaying Mays, and for me, it's as simple as the forwards have to be in their spots. They have to be. I mean, that's squirt hockey for you in a nutshell. You got to be in your spot. So Elliott's behind the net. That puck's out front again. Here comes Paxton with it. So Paxton gets around the corner, chips it down. Ison's got to chase and cut that off. Where's our defenseman? Get on the line! All right. Pausing at home, just trying to catch my breath to not be frustrated. All right, Callan Jewell at center, Teddy Frink. Con Long picks up the puck, and Elliott and Soren are on the back end. This is going to be ripped by Teddy. Very fortunate not to be in the net, and Henry covers up. So. A little pause in the action, 3 minutes to go in the second period. Mays isn't even threatening Navy right now. I don't know if Griffin's seen a shot. Arlo only faced 3 or 4 shots, so. Sebastian out, there you go, get out and around. So Sebastian on cue, back just over Griffin Willie. Sebastian with a great one-on-one play, but there's Mays hockey for you in a nutshell. It's all hero ball. Like, one guy can go coast to coast, then you're in business, and if not, you are chasing the puck. Bryce picks up, so we're going the other way. Go to the outside, I hope. Nice shot by Bryce. Swallowed up by Griffin Willie. We got a shot on goal again. Okay. .228 to go in the second. Changes for Navy. Full new 5 coming in for Navy. Bryce, Sebastian, and Stewie in on the forwards. Emerson and Tommy McGrady on the back end. Kierland. Let's see, Bustos, Declan Barrett on the back end there. This is Bustos playing it out. Nice little pass to Kierland, poked away, and that's thrown out by Stewie. And now Tommy's gonna have to chase. This is Wyatt Jennings up in the, and he's gonna pitchfork down. Nice little play there. Kierland has it. He throws it on net. That puck squirts through the crease. Now this is McGrady. You got plenty of room. He throws it to Sebastian. Sebastian tries going through him instead of around him. Puck is thrown into Griffin. So Sebastian with a couple good plays there. And Mays gets a line change. So that brings Elvis, Brexton, and Elijah in. Elvis is on the right wing now, and Brexton's on the left wing. Tommy and Emerson still in on the back end. Shoot. Oh man, Elvis rips one off Kierland's shins. Emerson throws that down. Okay, Brexton's got a chase. Elvis has got a chase there. Elvis and Pete just passed each other. Best buddies on last year's team. It always amuses me. I wonder if they say anything to each other. Puck's played out. Yep, that'll be icing. A little bit more life there from Mays. Bustos and Haggard come together and had some laughs. Most of the kids out there are all friends, still having a good time.
Yeah. You know, it's still bragging rights.
Definitely bragging rights, and if Mays doesn't figure out how to get some momentum, they're going to fall to 1-3 on the season. against their brothers, so they got to step it up. Nice play there, scooped by Henry. So Navy's passing, Mays is not so much, but the last couple times we passed, Tommy found Sebastian for an outlet. When we pass, we play good.
Yeah. It happens in hockey.
So I was checking my, puck does not escape, finds the back of Tommy Woodward, and little 50-50 battle there with Monteziti and Brexton. So Elvis got to get skating. All right, now go. Come on, dude. Just a horrendous play by Elvis right there. Just stops flat-footed and then passes. Like, come on, dude. Sneezik's going to rip. Finds the glove of Henry. McGrady comes down there to play it. Up the boards is Brexton. Nope. Oh, come on. Elvis gets the puck and just go around him. Elvis fires off the side of the net. Okay, good attempt there. Now he backhands in front, no one home. But now there's guys there. Backhanded by Brexton over the net. Elvis turns it around and has it knocked away, but that's okay. Go get in your spot. Tommy fires through and just hits Elin right on the tape. That brings us into the second period. All right, little life there at the end of the second period.
They're picking it up. They're only happy if they're losing. That's fine.
Right.
That's fine.
Griffin and Henry give each other a little love at center ice. Like we said before, Henry's going the distance today. Brian went the distance yesterday. And, you know, something to try out for the coaches. I think they've done it once or twice before, like in the tournament.
I really don't mind it. I don't mind it at all.
No, I never
if you're
have.
in trouble, gives them a chance. We just gotta, and they're hustling. They're trying. They're just a little bit off key.
Sounds like the 49ers pulled out the game against the Eagles. That's pretty cool. I seen that George Kittle tore his Achilles, though. That breaks my heart, being an Iowa guy. Yep, Niners pulled it out 23-19. Yeah, George Kittle is one of our. George Kittle is one of our favorite guys of all time, and just a fun dude. I suppose if you don't like the Niners, he's probably obnoxious, but we don't care about them either way. All right, 2-goal lead
boys.
for Navy.
Worst lead in hockey right here. 2-goal lead.
Next goal is paramount.
Next goal is paramount.
So I've had my mic deal in my hand now to make sure that doesn't happen again. I don't know how when we started it got turned on and muted, but definitely muted. So
if everything went right, it would not be a broadcast or a score hockey, for that matter.
No, hey, I say let them play with 4.
No, let them play with 4.
Yeah, let them play with 4. So, for those of you at home that are not in the know, Navy only brought out 4 skaters, and one of them was the center that was missing. So, you need the center for the face-off, ideally. That puck slid down by Isan, but nobody home except for Navy. This is Finian coming with it, and he hits Teddy in the butt. Offsides. Unfortunate play there for Finian. Hit Teddy right in the butt with the puck, and Teddy's like, what am I supposed to do with that? 2-0 here still. Just started the third period, 11:44 to go. Isan, Jack, and Paxton on the forwards. Soren and Liam Evans there on the defenseman. Looks like Teddy, Callan, and Conlon Long still at the forwards, and Conlon just comes right through. There we go. Nice back check, Paxton. Okay, now get out of there, Paxton. You got to get up high now. So that's where our forward's supposed to be, right there where that puck bounced, and that's why we're chasing the puck again. So horrible positioning again. It's oh man. So yep, puck's chipped out. Great play there. Perfect angle by Paxson. Soren chips out, so now Isan and Paxson got a little chance here. That puck's thrown through to Jack. So Paxson want to dive to the net. Jack, go play that puck. Isan, go to the net. Little scrum there. Somebody stay in front of the net. He does. So Paxton's going to have to go fight for this. He gets in there, and now it's spun back the other way. I think this is... Oh, that was Conlon out of there. So now here comes Jewel with it on the kind of the break, semi-break. Throws it through the crease. Dodged a bullet there for us. Didn't get that on net. That puck's thrown out front. Webster throws to Bryce. He goes to check out. Bryce throws. Oh, man. Nice attempt there by Bryce and just bullied back away. Conlon took it away from Bryce, and Bryce took it back away from Conlon. So get on the blue line, guys. Sebastian's fighting out front with Teddy Henning. That's going to be a penalty on Henning. I think. So I seen the fight with Sebastian and Henning out front, and now Sebastian and Teddy running. Oh, it's a penalty on Bryce for a cross check. That will not help us at all. Bummer. 10 minutes to go in the game, and this is a crucial part of the game here.
Yeah, this is...
Minute 30 on a cross check from Bryce. So it looks like Jack's going to take draw. So somebody go pressure the puck. Go pressure it, Stewie. Perfect. That'll way, Stewie. Stewie chips forward and lets them chase it, so that'll eat a little time. And he can go ahead and stay after him. Tip there. Get after him. Puck is thrown on net, thrown out. That puck will find its way out of the zone. Perfect play by Emerson. Yep. Yeah, you gotta. Sebastian steps in front and just tees one up and throws it. Oh no, it was Emerson. Okay, that explains why the defenseman's like, I'll just hammer it down there. So right here, change the guys, keep them fresh. We're skating 4-on-5. Pretty much, we were talking about the 10 simple rules of hockey. I think changing the guys on a whistle on a PK is pretty much a no-brainer. Well, this is Isan eating up some clock. He throws it towards the net, and Griffin Willie swallows it up.
Shot on goal. We'll take that.
Yep, shot on goal during the PK. Good point. I mean, any shots on PK. So good play by Willie to stay with it.
Keep it down there. Keep it down there.
38 seconds to go, shorthanded. 2-0 still Navy. This is Isan tying it up. Paxson had to chase there, and now this puck finds its way out to Sneezik. Tied up by Isan. Good play there. Ober comes in and ties it up along the boards. And there goes Ober. That'll be a penalty almost every day of the week, but not today, thankfully. Yep, that's a penalty. So we're going to be 5-on-3 for 10 seconds.
What, we got a penalty there?
Yeah, when you see the replay, you'll see why. So 10 seconds to go in the 5-on-3. Another minute and a half to go in the over roughing. All right, 5-on-3. Let's get out 3.
I think the coach called the timeout too.
For them, I would. This is time to go get the dagger if it's Navy. From Navy's perspective, if you get the third goal, it's going to be a tough road to come back for Mays.
There's 8:45 left.
Yeah. All right. I got to keep checking my phone just to make sure we don't ever go muted or I say something else dumb. Nope, just a video from my niece in Edina. Looks like my niece got a shorthanded goal against Edina, so that's always cool. Nuggets, nobody cares about the Nuggets, Fred. It's basketball. There'll be 500 lead changes by the end of the game. Can't respect a sport where they can score like 50, 60 times a game. But hey, we all do love the Nuggets, and hopefully Joker's back sooner than later. All right, Eson, Liam Evans, and Tommy McGrady are tasked with the 5-on-3. Vance Sneezik, Ollie Elan, and Tom Woodward are on the forwards. Pete Woodward and Ryan Stanley on the defensemen. So I don't understand why they don't get Sneezik out of there and see if they can get the biggest guy. Like, bring Declan Barrett in. They got the heavyweight squad out. That puck's knocked away. Puck is gained, and 10 seconds. Ollie's going to wait and rip. Fortunately, that misses. So Evans, chip it out. He bangs it, and it hits a skate. Good play by Stanley. Puck is not out of the zone. Okay, Tommy McGrady, that is, plays that out. So we're back to 5-on-4. Good pressure there for Eson. Can't let him walk in like this. Banged off of Henry. Good play there. Puck is knocked out, and that's out of the zone. That was out of the zone. Oh my goodness, ref. Okay, break there for Navy. Not for us. I mean, there you go. Kicked out by Eson. That escapes the zone. He gets off. Elijah comes in. 7:48 to go. 33 seconds to go in the over penalty. And just eludes there. But hey, go bang that up the boards there, Tom. That's icing.
Right. Offsides. We'll take that.
We'll take that break. So 25 seconds to go on the penalty, and we're going to march all the way back here, I think. Yep,
we're going where it needs to be. That's where it needs to be. Let's keep it there. Let's keep it there.
Jack Webster, Elijah Dotson, Soren, and Big Tom on the back end. Looks like Callan, Teddy, and Conlon in for Navy on the forwards. Teddy Henning, and this is picked off from behind by Webster. Banged up the boards, and man, with all the time Webster has, just chuck that thing way up in the air. But this puck finds its way out. On the long, skates back there. Penalty's over. Here comes Paxton back. So I don't understand why that wasn't clear before. Paxton came on to play and didn't know that he was supposed to come out. Like, something you got to cover. Oh, man. Elijah with the whiff. So now Soren goes to give chase on Teddy. And Soren stays with it. In the feet. Knocked out of there. Good play there. Webster comes after it. Webster throws up the boards and out. Down he goes. Okay, Brexton after it. Elvis chips away again. So now you got numbers. Here you go. Get a shot on net. Stop dangling. Oh man, Elvis isn't home. That puck went right through the slot where you want it. And we're offsides. Puck was on the stick of the forward for way too long, in my opinion. Got to move the puck. And that's been our Achilles heel all year long, is the puck's got to move faster. You watch higher levels of hockey, you know it's got to move faster than that. So Elvis's shift was like 2 minutes. Sorry. I'm just going to move on because... wow. Yeah. All right, we're moving on. Stewie, Bryce, and Sebastian in at forwards.
Get up, man.
Elliott and Soren in here on the back end. This puck is played by Bryce over to Bryce backhand, scooped up by Griffin Willie. Nice play there. .6:10 to go in the third. line stays in for us. Looks like Wyatt, Bustos, and Carolyn. The forwards, Declan Barrett and maybe Teddy Henning. Trying to figure out who the other defenseman was for Navy. I don't see, but here comes Bustos into the ice, into the near ice, and that's taken away, fortunately for us. Declan Barrett goes up to slam one down, and they just got someone camped out behind the net all by himself, and fortunately that escapes the zone. Sebastian bangs away. Sebastian should get a shot here. Yeah. Wow, nice play. 5-hole. That changes the game a little bit.
5:39. There's plenty of time.
5:39 to go in the third period.
Plenty of time.
I forget now because I got caught up in that. But who banged that puck forward for Sebastian?
I don't know. I was watching the video. I don't know.
So somebody made a great play just to bang it forward, chipped off there, and Sebastian really just fought for it and won. So this puck is pitchfork. Now you got to chase it though. Okay, good play there. So let's go get it. Get after it, Elvis. Get. Oh man. Puck is gained. Zone's gained by Ollie. Elvis tries lifting the stick. Doesn't get it out of there. So play somebody, Elvis. There you go. So now stay up here. I got to tell you, I do enjoy being able to holler at him coaching more than on the broadcast because it doesn't come across on the broadcast as well. Now what?
Okay.
All right, penalty on us.
Who's that on?
Little lopsided, don't you think? All right, so Mays gets another penalty. I think that's 4 or 5 on the day for us. 0 for Navy, but that's the way it goes. The play that I disliked the most is when it was clearly offsides in the 5-on-3 and he didn't see it and it was 2 feet in front of him. That's what upset me the most, but as it is, hey, here we go. Everybody's got to play the same game. Hold the line, perfect, and dang it. We going back the other way. Ollie.
Oh, good play, good play.
So that's clearly roughing on Elijah. Any day of the week, so let's see if it's called.
No, that was just a good play. That was a good hockey play right there.
Well, I'll take your word for it. It looked like it was either interference or roughing, and nothing was called. So the call down here was literally nothing. That call was egregious contact, and it wasn't called. So I don't know. Hard to predict what's going to be called. Doesn't matter at this point. Puck's out of the zone. So 4-on-5 for another 50 seconds. 4:17 to go in the game. Teddy Freent down in front of us. Him and Isan collide. Puck's banged off by Haggard. Aim for the red line. Perfect play. I don't get a chance to say that very often for us. That was perfect play as far as clearing the puck. Nice play there. And go get that, Haggard. Oh, man. Tried me, missed, but I like it. Teddy slides across to Sapecki. Sapecki rips down, and that's in the feet. There we go. Move with it. McGrady, go, Isan.
Go.
Come on, Isan. And McGrady's.
And that's offsides.
Offsides. I'm not sure why he wasn't skating full speed, but little miscommunication. They're trying to clear it up now. 9 seconds to go in the penalty. That's the good news. We've almost eaten up the penalty. Yeah, we have been fighting off the penalty, that's for sure. Okay, here comes Stewie. Bryce and Stewie in up front. Haggard and McGrady on the backside. So penalty is 5 seconds to go. Teddy Freent skates with it. Nice pass across there to Conlon Long. Stewie intercepts and get a good stick on that, Stewie. Perfect. Go. Bryce with the outlet. Come on, Bryce. Oh, it's knocked away by Teddy Henning. Teddy Henning with a great defensive play there, chasing that down. And he just skates out of there with it. And now Sebastian, chip it down. Bryce finds it. Oh, no.
Come on.
How is that not a call?
Come on now. Call it. Call that.
No call there, huh?
Call that.
You're missing the game, ref. Wow. Okay, I unplugged my mic there for a second because Bryce got tackled on his way to the net. It's 2-1 game, and we'd like our leading scorer to not get tackled on the way to the net. But, hey, great pass there by Freet to Conlon. And, oh, man, Haggard has it taken away. Puck goes through the slot, but no damage there. Bryce goes down and chases after that. Everybody's down low now. No forwards up high. Okay? Forwards got to be up here. So some reason Haggard was up challenging the defenseman. All of our forwards are down low again, so no one's there to pass to. Oh, I'm exhausted with saying it. It's hard to get the puck out of the zone when there's no forward on the wall. That's where the forward's supposed to be, right there. Pass the puck! 3-on-1 if you pass the puck. Oh. Holy cow. Okay. The ref has been bad for everybody, so I'm not...
If I ref like this, I wouldn't be ref.
Right.
I get about a month-long vacation.
Elvis, we gotta step up, dude. Come on, dude. You can do it.
Hold the blue line.
You can do it, dude. We gotta step up.
Hold the line.
All right.
Go.
So we got a penalty on. There was a penalty on Navy somehow. So we're 5-on-4. Soren's behind the net. Turn and look. Everybody move. Okay, Brexon with it. Move the puck.
Move the fellas. Come on.
So no passing again. When we're Soren intercepts. Perfect. Get the puck off the boards. Minute to go in the penalty. Minute 32 in the game. We're on a power play and we have, holy cow. Thankfully Henry is paying attention. Go get it. Get it out of there. Let's go. Go. Come on, Elvis.
Attack, Elvis. Attack.
Elvis. There you go. All right. Picked up by Stanley, I believe. Chipped away. Held up on the boards there. Puck is out of the zone for sure. Puck is thrown back down, so Elvis has to chase. 49 seconds to go in the game. We're still on the power play. Go. Elvis bangs it down behind the goal line. Nobody's there to help. Okay, somebody get after it. Pull the goalie.
Oh, turn around.
What are you doing? Great coaching.
Oh, they're getting too many men.
Yeah, because the puck hit Elvis's feet. Why in the world are you pulling a player off the ice like that with 30 seconds to go? All right, Arapaho gets called for too many men. It hit Elvis in the feet as he was coming off, so. Or Mays, that is, and this will be in the back of the net. Nope, dodged a bullet there. 16 seconds to go in the game. Slid out front. Puck's just hanging out front. 5 seconds to go in the game, so puck's thrown down. Henry with a nice save. That'll end the game. Another great effort for both teams, that's for sure. Navy moves to 3-1 on the season versus Mays. Tremendous effort by Henry. I think the game could have gotten out of hand if Henry wasn't standing on his head.
They need to teach the basic breakdown.
Yeah, we're gonna digress from yeah. All right, you don't want to go to supper? Okay. All right. So great game by Griffin Willie. He did give up the only goal, but he really stood up for Navy. And I'm just looking for where Wyatt is. There he is. Okay. A couple of the players meet at center ice. Great effort, Navy. Great effort, Mays. Mays needs to learn how to pass. I mean, Mays has to pass the puck.
You want to be a hero, make the pass.
Right.
You know, so and it's squirt hockey. It's squirt hockey, and they will. And however, I looked up our itinerary for Omaha. We are playing basically a AA team. The junior Mad or junior.
Well,
you better learn to pass because they will be.
So we played in Omaha last year, and we were a state tournament team, and we stole Hayden Elfner and Bryce from B-Navy. So we basically loaded up our team, and Sioux Falls Flyers will hand it to you. The Des Moines Buccaneers will hand it to you.
The Sioux Falls, we're playing the B team for Sioux Falls, which is nice, but we are playing
Sioux City. Yeah.
But we are playing basically the AA team junior Mavericks. So
Yeah,
it's going to be
we're playing number 3 and number 4 ranked teams in the state of Nebraska, and I actually believe 2 of the teams we play, Tulsa and Sioux City, we should be just fine against and be okay. Last year we beat. Now the thing is they don't do our tournaments like we do. It's not an A tournament and a B tournament. Nebraska doesn't have that. They just rank them. So your ranking we're probably like an 80, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what it's going to go by. It's like in the 80 to 85 zone.
Well, no, the junior Mavericks are a 90.
Yeah.
Everybody else is 81 to 78, the same as us.
Yeah.
But the junior Mavericks, 90.
Right.
So
yeah, it'll be tough.
we got some things to clean up, but we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Okay, so to recap this one, I think it was Tommy Woodward on the first one. Sneaky little goal from behind. Just banged it off the back of Henry's skates, it looked like to me. Kierland got the second one basically on a one-timer. And then Sebastian got the goal for us. And Sebastian had another breakaway and probably led us in shots. It felt like we played hero hockey again, which we're very apt to do. We try to pick it up at the defensive face-off circle and see if we can skate it all the way. And I don't think it works at any level.
It tends not to.
So I can ask your older son standing here what his coach would say if he picked up the puck as a forward with 2 players ahead of him and tried skating 150 feet with the puck. If that would fly.
My coach would probably bench me for like three shifts maybe.
3 shifts on the bench is what Finn says. And you know, and you're not going to bench 10-year-olds, as we know.
No.
But that's the tough part of coaching, is they have to pass. And if you go back and watch the game, Navy passed more than we did, and that's why they came out with the win. And the shame of it is, they beat us 4-3, we beat them 4-3, they basically beat us 4-3 because you don't count the empty net, and they beat us 2-1. So we are
we're right there. We're right there.
I think if we start passing, we beat them on a regular basis.
Oh yeah. And we just it's the tough thing to this happened with Finn's team,
Yeah.
and there was 3 kids that, they just never passed. And I'm not saying anybody's more guilty than the next on this team. I am not saying it because
No.
every kid is just as guilty as the next.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, the ones who are willing to pass are the ones who aren't hustling as much, and they're watching a little bit. We see a
Right.
couple of those
Oh,
plays
yeah,
where we
they're
had
all guilty.
Yep.
So I'm not the least bit upset. I mean, of course I'm a little upset, but hey, it's squirt hockey. We will get through this.
I think the biggest blessing is when I absolutely lost my mind at the beginning of the second period. My mic must have been on mute for the entire first period, and I have my phone out nowadays to try to be on top of the stuff, like my face being in front of the camera or my water mug. But yeah, that tough loss drops us to 5-6-1 in the league.
We're still fine.
We have 2 league games left.
We're still fine. I looked up the rankings. We're still fine.
Yeah.
But we need a couple big wins coming up.
And in order for us to make the state tournament is a long shot at this point, really. We're sitting at like 7 or 8. We would have to, beating Colorado Springs in a couple weekends would be really helpful. We have Monuments, we should pick up a win there. But whether you make the 8th team at the state tournament or the top team at the Colorado Cup,
chip in a chair, bud. You just need a chip in a chair.
yeah.
So.
I wouldn't mind playing the Colorado Cup. I don't know if you know the dates to the state tournament, but I know the dates to the Colorado Cup, and they conflict absolutely 100% with the Minnesota High School state tournament, and that's what we want to go watch. And so Elvis wants to go.
Oh, I know, and it's so much fun. We watched it, online, of course, but we watch it every year, and it's amazing.
We have the channel now on our VC box, so we can watch every game. It's outstanding. But we're off until...
What time are we playing next weekend?
We're off until Friday morning.
Friday
right?
morning.
No,
Saturday
morning.
Saturday morning, and
now I'm at Nico's.
I think 8 o'clock. 8:10, something like that.
8:20 at Moyen, I believe. I don't know how I just got that. Okay. I'll get back here to the schedule. 8:20 against the Omaha Junior Mavericks. They're the team you're saying is the AA?
Yep, they are basically. They're ranked higher than our high AA team. So they are legit.
Okay, so that's great.
Chip in a chair, bud. That's why you play the game.
Yeah, we'll see everybody on Saturday morning. We got 4 games. I don't know if you noticed, Sunday we play at like 9 o'clock in the morning, and then we don't play it the rest of the day.
Nothing. Maybe that's zoo day.
Yeah, that's gross. So that might be zoo day. I'm going to look, see. I believe that it's the Omaha Mavericks red.
No, it's not. I looked it up. Well, they don't say the roster, but they say the head coach. And the head coach for that team is the head coach for the high team is the head coach for who we're playing.
Well, I had looked because one of the 4 teams we play has us on the schedule. And so that's why I had looked at, and I thought it was that team.
Well, I was hoping it was that team, but then I looked it up and it's because they don't give the roster, but they give the head coach. And the head coach for the high team is the head coach for the team we're playing.
Okay.
So, and that's, maybe he's coaching 2 teams. Let's hope.
Yeah. Either way, buckle up your chin straps. We'll see everybody. Alden still has his hockey helmet and gloves on that I gave him. That's pretty hysterical. He's been wearing those for about an hour and a half now. And so he's still in good spirits because he doesn't know we won or lost. But